Good morning. It is Friday, September 11th. It's going on now about 9:30, 20 after. It is pretty cool outside this morning. The temps in the 50s, I think. It's definitely chilly. But I'm starting the video inside because yesterday the mason finished up here. So the wall is done. I still got to hook up the stove. I just got to do my final measurements from the wall for the clearance. Of course, I still have to clean the chimney, but all the grout is done in between the stone. You get an idea of about, it's a stone veneer, so while you have some pieces jutting out a little bit more, in general it's about an inch and a half thick. The hearth is in place under the stove. I still got to put the stone bricks together because it's a brand new stove. So there's the packet of bricks. I got to put all those in there. Like I said, finish out my clearances, make sure everything is within code, hook up the chimney. After I get it swept, then I can start, hopefully next week, burning some test fires and getting all the paint baked on and all that stuff. You got to test fire them a few times. So Dee pretty much rearranged in here. But going up to the door, this is about what the room is going to look like. I got to finish taking my tools out and stuff too. There's the litter box. Yay, nice centerpiece in front of the window. There's the old cat tree, full of cat fur and stuff, which they're still using. This is the brand new one, which they just go and scratch on the posts, but I'm trying to get them used to sleeping up here. It's nice and soft. But they haven't done that yet. Yeah, Teddy, we're going out. I wanted to start in here so everybody gets an idea of the finished room. Oh, wait. We can't go out yet because look who came to visit. They're turkeys. Yeah, that's what Teddy's barking at. I got a bunch of turkeys coming down. I took today off. And holy shit, this is a big flock. They're still coming down the driveway. Wow. And there's still a bunch more up there too. This is a huge flock. So I took today off so I could have a long weekend. All right, Teddy, I see him. And I had to log back into work anyway to get a file set up to send out. So I was sitting on the computer and Suki was being very restless, so I have been stuck on the couch. It's my day off. I want to get outside and work. And every time I would go to get up, I finished my piece for work. They're still coming down the driveway, and I can still see them up by the mail truck, too. This is a huge, huge flock. I think this is the one the neighbor I posted last week was in with his turkeys and chickens and stuff. There's a big fucking flock. Wow. So they're coming down the driveway up by my mini truck. They're picking through the grass and they're walking over by the peppers and they're going up into the woods. All right, Teddy. Teddy. So basically everything is conspiring against me from getting out there and enjoying this weather today. Teddy, stop. Hey. I just put some ambient music on the TV to hopefully keep Suki sleeping, but now that Teddy's barking his full head off, he probably woke Suki up, and I'm probably going to have to go and placate Suki again. I can't even give you an estimate how much. There's at least 2 dozen turkeys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, maybe there were a total of 3 dozen. Because there's still 1, 2, 3, at least 4 or 5 more up above that haven't walked down the driveway yet. But we've been getting visited by turkeys pretty much every year. One year I was out working in the my old plow truck. I was working on the ignition in the middle of the winter. It's a nice sunny day. It was pretty warm in the sun. So I'm just sitting in there and I'm, figuring looking, playing with this thing, but I wasn't moving a lot, so I'm just in the cab. All of a sudden I got this feeling like I was being watched, and I just lifted my head up and looked out, and I was surrounded by a flock of turkeys that kind of looked at me and scooted out, but they didn't freak out. They just kind of looked at me and then went on their merry way. They are happy. They're all big too. I don't really even see any teenagers in here. One, two, three more just coming down the driveway now. I'll let them finish up before I go out. But this is the wonders of living in the country. I hope on your video you can zoom out, or zoom in rather. I'm going to try. That looks like everybody from up above. Now remember, there was still almost a dozen that already peeled up off into the woods from this group. Stop. Boys, settle down. Anyway, so I started filming with my phone because I wanted to get outside and get some close-ups of my sunflowers because they're looking fantastic, and the color saturation is better on the phone. If you listen, you can hear the turkeys. You hear them? I wanted to get down to those sunflowers too. And I will. I got all day. It's going to be a nice sunny day, but what an autumn picture for you, huh? You got sunflowers. You got a little bit of the leaves turning on the maple there. And you got wild turkeys hanging out in the yard. Just in love with these sunflowers. They're all so different. There's so much variety. Well, that was an unexpected delay in my video. Yeah, they're big tough dogs, right? You notice now that I'm going outside, they don't want to come out and bark at the turkeys. Alright, so anyway, I'll finish this up so it doesn't take me too long to upload, and I'll do another set of videos later for actually getting up and close to the sunflowers outside. Well, that was fun.